Just a quick thought. New Christians aren't the only ones who struggle with doubt. Obviously, thinking about Thomas, but sometimes seasoned believers do too. One Christian author called them doubt storms, turbulent days when the enemy's too big, the task too great, the future too bleak, and the answers too few. Thomas said, "Unless I put my fingers where the nails were, I will not believe." And what did Jesus do? He said, "Reach out your hand, stop doubting, and believe." Thomas asks the question we all ask when we're struggling. If God is so good, why do I feel so bad? If his message is so clear, why am I so confused? If he's in control, why do good people wrestle with gut-wrenching problems? So often you'd rather be a cynic than a hypocrite, so you pray with one eye open and wonder about starving children, the power of prayer, the depth of grace, Christians in cancer wards, and what's this with COVID-19 worldwide devastation? And who are you to ask any questions such as those anyway? Someone once wrote, "True faith only goes into operation when there are no answers." God says, "My thoughts are not your thoughts, nor are your ways my ways." The truth is, God doesn't think like us. He sees the big picture and works towards a specific end. In a conversation with his disciples, Jesus said, "I have many more things to say, but they are too much for you now." I don't know whether you've read the Odyssey, but in the Odyssey, when Odysseus returns home disguised as an old man, his family don't know him. Then his childhood nurse sees a scar she remembers from infancy. Until then, even she doesn't recognize him. When Thomas heard Jesus was alive, he said, "I will not believe it until I put my finger where the nails were." In that sense, Jesus' scars were proof positive he'd been crucified and resurrected. And when Thomas saw them for himself, he responded with those incredibly beautiful words, "My Lord and my God. You're my Master and you're my God. My Lord and my God." It's the first time in Scripture that it's recorded a disciple directly addressing Jesus as God. And it struck me that it came in response to seeing his scars. Yes, we've all got scars. You've got scars, some visible, some invisible, some more visible with age. The risen Christ also has scars to prove his love for you. I believe that when someone doesn't know him, or like Thomas isn't sure they believe, he'll show his scar so that, in the words of John 20:31, you may believe, and by believing you may have life in his name. So when you find yourself doubting and questioning God, pray a prayer similar to this. "Lord, believing isn't easy when I'm hurt and confused and you are silent. Like Thomas, I want proof that you love me. Help me see beyond my desire for peace and comfort, beyond my doubts and unanswered questions, and grasp the truth of your unfailing love and grace." As Jesus said, "Peace be with you."